got the show and tell on the handles, and now we're moving to the Fit Stik Pro. Some of the differences is it's a single piece.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't come apart in the middle, so you don't lose one half or the other. So and it's lightweight, it's aluminum. And one of my other favorite parts is the fact that it's
That's the best, I think.
ball bearing swivel.
I wanted to not love this. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to not love it, and it's on the top of my list.
So one of the cool things is we can attach to the traditional ways to make a symmetrical or symmetrical training. I just put elastic one on each end. And what would you do with this, Caitlin, in your class?
So I have some traditional moves, right? We could do a chest press, same thing like we were talking about before. You could do an incline, a decline, that's a traditional one. You could also flip over, bicep curls, high row.
Yep.
So there's tons of traditional movements that we can do with that we would otherwise need a bar to do.
Yep.
So we can effectively accomplish it with this and with certainly adequate resistance. Remember, you can always double up on both sides, and this can more than support that type of thing.
So some of the fun things you do, we're gonna go fishing. You start throwing your fishing line, or lacrosse, or sideways. You've got your golf swing or your lacrosse swing down here. We did some fun ones where we're doing like a witch's brew kind of thing yesterday.
Very, very hard. So this is my general take on this is everything you do looks simple and it's so hard. I mean like that in a good way. It's doable, but you are like, okay, this is silly. You're just putting your bottom hand in a circle. It is, you get so much out of it. It is almost silly. I mean, it's great.
It changes all the time. We did one where we had, you see those people at halftime when they score a touchdown and the cheerleaders run around the field.
Oh, yes.
With the flag, you're like,
Yes.
dude, why is this guy like only running 50 yards? That can't be that hard. So we'll actually do this in this class where you pretend like you're holding the flag up and you start running.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, now I know why they're, and then if you start running and you put it to the side, and you run it to the side, you're going, no wonder why they only make it 50 yards.
And again, very space friendly for Volofit, right? Because, and scalable, right?
Yep.
You can march all the way up to a more of like a jog in place, but you're not going anywhere.
Right.
You're staying in place, but you're getting so much more
Yep.
than just doing a standalone high knee without
Right.
being attached to anything.
And if your plan is really not that strong, they can just stand here like this, really scalable. And if it's still too much, you just kind of move them back and they can barely have any resistance at all.
Yeah.
But then you have Randall in the class, he's going to town up here and no one cares.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
really, really nice. Oh, the other one, the favorite one is, of course we're in Utah, so we have to teach all these outdoor skills to Caitlin. She did the kayak before and now she's learning how to do a canoe.
Turns out they're different.
A little bit different. This is kind of more like for the Floridians, the stand-up paddleboard.
Paddleboards, we have that.
Stand-up paddleboard. So you can do a stand-up paddleboard. To make it more difficult, you can get a Bosu or a foam piece or a strong board or whatever it is to make
That's when
it.
you tried to make me fall?
That's why I tried to kill you.
Yeah.
You put a little balance device on there and it's like, whoa, because, as we know, the water's not standstill for you, so you have to, you have to control your core a little bit more. But lots of unlimited number of movements off the Fit Stik Pro as well.